probably need to get another one of these. Or get another one of these. Test, test, test. All right. Yeah, I'm not too. Hey, what's up, Alfred? I have no clue why this thing. Always does this. I don't know. I gotta fight with this damn thing so often. Hey, good morning, Greenery. Finally, finally, you're like, God dang. All right. Uh, I just saw it. I just saw it. I keep getting the market and the. Mm. You know what? Okay. All right. Okay. If I can get break even, mm, especially when I'm trying to go trade against the momentum. You're not cool. Mm. Yeah, what's up, investors? Z? I mean, I think I think a rule moving forward is when a market makes big moves, I'm just not going to I'm just not going to trade the other side of it because mm, I'm not going to trade the other side of the big move. I'm just not. 'Cause it seems like it's a low probability trade. Like it's just running through supply. It's just running through it. So obviously this is the stop run. So I wasn't the only person that tried to short this area. And yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to trade on one side of the market from now on. I'm not going to trade on the other side of it. Mm. Or I'm not. Well, I guess technically. Well, okay. If it's in the same leg, I'll trade it. But if it's on the left and if it's a big move, then I won't trade it because gold just ran through all this supply right here like it was nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was looking for a quick rejection gain weight. I mean, I have to trade the rejections. I have to take intraday opportunities. I mean, I'm not looking for a reversal. I'm just looking for a rejection. But maybe because I mean, with the rejections, I mean, they're big enough to take the risk, but it just sucks when they don't work. It really sucks when they don't work. It just makes you look foolish, like you don't know what you're doing. But when they do work, it's like, yeah, I knew I was supposed to do that. It's like sometimes it's like the resistance wants to work one day and then the next day it doesn't want to work. It's like, well, shit, figure it out. What do you want to do? Uh, well, I guess the only thing. to do now is to see if I can participate in a pullback, because if the market is now looking to, yeah, and that's looking like it wants to move higher. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to only trade on one side of the market. We might get a pullback here. What I probably should have did was I probably should have waited until it kind of got closer to the apex of this leg right here, because I mean, you can count it yourself. This one leg had like 3 legs in it. This one leg had 3 legs, if I'm counting them correctly. You got one, you got two. So actually, no, it was a 2 leg, unless I'm. No. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 legs down in this one leg. All right, so this is the first leg down. And then it pulls back. This is the second leg, pulls back. Third leg, pulls back. Fourth leg. Then you got a big retracement. And this is the fifth leg. So this one leg had like 5 legs to it. So we have a breakout. We got a breakout into resistance. So I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I mean, the Bulls still have gas, but I don't know. 54. Hmm. 100. I mean, if we can get a pullback down here, I'm willing to take a trade. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna fall back that far. All right, so I'll try right here. I'll try right there. So I think today I'm up about. I think I'm up in gold, trading gold today. I'm think up. Hold on. because I made $900 in my, or I think was it? So I've already locked myself out of this account, so I made $1,600 in this account, and that's why I'm in the practice account now. Uh, and then I made $900 and I'm copy trading 3 accounts. So what is that? What, 930 times 3 plus 16? So I made about $4,300 a day trading gold. Uh, Tradeify is back online. I've already locked myself out of my Tradeify account. Uh, but Trade Day is the only one that still is broken. Or I mean, maybe the other ones are too, but Trade Day is still not working. Maybe they don't have the pool yet. Hold on, guys. I don't know why this thing just give me a second. Or okay. I was like, why did it do that? All right. All right. So let's see if we can get this limit filled and we can get a push. Well, it's all experience gain weight. It's all through experience. Trading intraday. It's all experience. Ah shit. Or whatever, man. I'm really not even tracking the Nasdaq anymore. Like I don't really care for the Nasdaq. I don't want to even. I'll continue to collect the data for data's sake, but I do not want to track it no more for real. Not until the Nasdaq begins to start acting right. I think as long as the bulls don't get too aggressive, I should be able to get this limit order filled. Even if it chooses to kind of run away first and then have him to be knocked back down. Mm, well, mm, All right. Mm. Shit is like narrow life. Maybe. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Yeah, gold can be kind of tricky sometimes. Sometimes I like to get in because sometimes gold will reject at that swing high. Sometimes, and it'll just reject. And then sometimes it'll go deep into the liquidity first before it rejects. Mm. Yeah, the bulls are being aggressive at that trend line. So, I mean, if the bulls keep buying at that trend line, I mean, obviously I'll be stopped out of this and we'll see a breakout. And then we just have to look for another setup. I mean, this is a good setup right here. Uh, it's a really good short setup. I'm looking for a rejection. I'm not necessarily looking for a reversal. Maybe it does reverse. I don't know, but right now, all I'm looking for is a rejection. And for the market to take the liquidity out underneath this low rate. Actually, man, I gotta stop doing that. So I'm looking for a rejection. And I'm looking for the market to take out this low right here. That's what I'm looking for the market to take out. If the market can take out this trend line, as we're seeing it do now, I can definitely get my target hit, but I'm definitely looking for the market to sweep that low. And then I don't mind getting back long right there underneath that low for a move back up to test out that trend line. So that's the game plan for right now. The question is how aggressive the bulls are going to be in this area. Are they going to allow the market to pull back, take out that low, take the liquidity so they can get an easy move up, or the bears are going to have to fight tooth and nail just to get this thing to reject? We'll see. I mean, once we get that strong close underneath that trend line, I think that's all she wrote for the Bulls. But the Bulls are being super aggressive here, so we'll see. They're being super aggressive. Mm. Yeah, they're being super aggressive. I mean, if they keep doing that, I might have to well, okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if the Bears can hold it. That's a good close underneath that trend line. That's a good close. And under normal circumstances, the Bears would have control after that break. But the Bulls are being super aggressive for whatever reason. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. Uh, but yeah, the Bulls are being super aggressive right now. So hopefully the Bears can just kind of get this thing down here. Let me look at the higher time frame real quick. Uh, uh, um, hmm. Hmm. All right. You see what the Bulls are doing though? You see what the Bulls are doing? The Bulls are pushing the market away from this trend line. We are no longer at that trend line. So if the Bulls is really going to push this thing higher, there's nothing stopping them. Yeah, they pushed it away from the trend line. I could get stopped out of this. Yeah, you need to. Well, I'm not 100% out of the water yet. I mean, I'm not 100% out of the water yet. All it does is lag and take up data. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later on because this is getting in the way. I'm gonna keep that one, but all right. The Bears finally got it. Finally got that breakdown. Finally. Keep on pushing down, Gold. Finally. We got a beautiful breakdown. But like I said, I think the objective is just to take out this low, take the liquidity underneath this low, and then push right back up. So that's what I'm looking for. I do not expect a reversal here. It could happen, but that's not what I'm looking for. All right, there we go, baby. There we go. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, nice. All right, so we got that target hit. All right, so let's see if we can get this limit filled right here. All right. All right, so I'm in long. I'm in long after taking that beautiful short down. All right, so let's see if we can get this thing to go right back up and probably test like 90 or something. Probably. Yeah. uh, let's see. See if we can go back up to this trend line. Probably. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if it bounces here, I do have a follow up entry that I'm gonna look for. Mm. Nice one, gold. Nice, nice one, nice one, nice, nice one, nice. Damn, it stopped me out to the tick, man. It stopped me out to the tick. Mm, mm. It used to be like that. The market's super choppy. Mm. Are you talking about Nasdaq or are you talking about gold? Oh, the Nasdaq. Mm. Yeah, I took a look at the chart, and the Nasdaq ain't doing nothing as per usual. Yeah, it looks like gold is having a hard time breaking above this 200 EMA right here. It's having a hard time. So, uh, if you don't see that, oh, speak of the devil, it's going to say if you don't see that breakout, if the bulls fail here, all their stops are right underneath where my break even is, and we could see a run. So if they fail, I could get stopped out of this thing again. But like I said earlier, the bulls are being very aggressive. Just like that. Just like that. That was a nice subtle sweep of liquidity right there. That was a nice subtle liquidity sweep right there. Mm. And imagine if I didn't pay attention to gold. And this is my original entry, mind you. This is where I originally got in, and gold stopped me out to the tick. Stopped me out to the tick. All right. So, I mean, we got a swing here. Let's see if the market is just going to break above that. And then we got a swing here. But I'm going to target. I might get out at 90. If you're in this position with me, just pay attention to around 90. 90 could be a hot spot for the bears to try to come back into this. But I mean, we could take out that high. We could go. I'm just gonna retest that high right there. Probably, probably front running a little bit. Yeah. All right. So they sold it at 89. Yeah. So hopefully, if you was in that, you took profits at 90. I'm just gonna hold this. This trade right here would have gotten me my loss, and or it would have cleared out my loss, and it would have gotten my maximum daily profit for the day. If this was a eval that I was trading, um, this leg right here got all my money back, and this looks like this thing is going to continue to keep on moving to the upside because I believe the market is going to take out that high. We don't know how it's going to do it, but I do think that it will. I think it's going to try. All right, so let's see. I wonder if the bears are going to get trapped underneath this trend line right here. I wonder if they're going to get trapped right here. Mm. We got some gold puts coming in today. It's the 22nd. All the way back down to the break even. Mm. Okay, I don't know why I just did that instead of. Mm, I don't know why I did that. Let me see if I can kind of go back to break even a little bit. Okay. All right. Mm. Just make sure there's not a pullback or nothing. I mean, that could be a rule. Guess we'll just tweak it a little bit. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that because that's obviously it's just taking up too much data. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't, but I guess it is. All this volatility is, and then all this lagging is just annoying. Everybody is anymore. Oof. I barely want to trade enough. Mm. And it looks like everything is selling off, even the Nasdaq right now. Yeah. Oof. God dang. Do your thing, Nasdaq. Do your thing. Hold the least amount of data as possible. Mm. Yeah, I mean, either that's what it does, if it doesn't. Yeah, that's a good spot. Dang, just imagine if I was still in that original long. If only I knew this thing was going to continue to sell off, I would have held it. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. But look at this thing sell off, man. Dang. All right. All right. So we got a beautiful entry so far. So far, we're seeing a reaction. So far. Let's see how far the Marco push here. We could potentially get to 60. I'm going to try to shoot for like 70, but if you're in this trade with me, I would shoot for 60. 69, probably like 70, probably. But so far, so good. Let's see if we get a bounce here. Mm. I mean, it works. It works just enough. Mm. We got a double top rejection here. So, I mean, if you're in this trade, just pay attention to that. We got a double top rejection. So this thing could probably take that low out, probably potentially stop me out. So I guess the one thing that I have to kind of start accepting with gold is that her levels are kind of legit. Uh, because she literally rejected at 61. There was a level at 60. I was like, well, maybe it can get to 70, but that's why I said if you're in this trade, get out at 60 because she literally rejected at 61. uh, she's not the Nasdaq. She respects supply and demand. That's why I'm able to get the entries that I get because that's all I'm looking for is supply and demand, and that's what really starts the position. And it's only 9:30. You say you've been short on the Nasdaq since 2030. You say you were scared. Damn, Nasdaq's kind of going crazy, huh? You said 2030. Dang, yo, nice entry, man. So 2030. Oh, that's a good entry, man. Mm. You say you looked for it to fill the gap and the low of it before it jumped. That's where you're targeting is 2536. Actually, I haven't checked, but I had a feeling that we were going to see a big move down in the Nasdaq. I haven't checked really. Let's see if any of the levels got hit last night. So I was looking for 455. And that's on the bull side. So 155 was my first area. Ah, man. Ah, okay. So it bounced at 175 and not 155. Mm-hmm. 25.95 was my follow-up entry. Looks like we got a small bounce from 25.95. Mm. And that's the one thing I don't. This is the one thing about the Nasdaq that I don't particularly like, is because it's just the mind games. I just don't like it. I wonder why it chose not to come down to 55, at least 55, because that's literally where that high of that where it broke out at was at 55, but it chose to find support randomly at 70, and then it ran through that and ran through 55. So, all right. Mm. You know, I could have sworn I had this already set up like that. Uh, all right, let me see if I can kind of get out of this because I should be already out of it. The one thing that I will say is that I'm glad I did not activate any of my funded accounts this week, because this one-way price action definitely would have. Just seems like, sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. Like, yeah, like right there. Well, shit. Let's try it. Let's try it, man. Let's try it. Let's see if they double bottom at these lows or if they run the stops. I'm gonna try. You're only doing that because you're scared. Hopefully, hopefully, the market can get whatever the hell is bothering it out of its system this week, so we can just go back to regular price action next week. These big swings back and forth. Yeah. I mean, I could see why. I mean, I stopped out and then I stopped out there too. Mm. Huh. So I didn't do it. I didn't do it this time. Did it say? Mm. Well, I'm gonna try along here, solo trades. I'm gonna try. Uh, I'm gonna try here. I don't think so. Well, I mean, we can probably get like a quick little bounce. I don't think it's gonna be reversal. We can see a quick bounce though, enough to put some money in the account. Oh, at NQ. All right, let's look at NQ. Damn, NQ just bounced. All right, Gold. If you're just gonna play around. Hmm. Well, I think this just could be a bounce on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq broke a lot of structure to the downside. Twenty-five, 25. Let's see, like 195. All right, let's see what they do there. All right, so looks like so far so good. Like I said, it's enough to put some money in the account. We'll see if we get a. We'll see. I mean, there's obviously buyers at these lows here, but it is a bearish day. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right. That's what we like to see right there, baby. That's what we like to see right there. All right, there goes 10 points right there. So, great entry on gold. Uh, great entry. See how far this thing can go. Yeah, I'm looking at the Nasdaq right now, man. What a freaking bounce! It looks like gold and Nasdaq bounced at the same time. So we're up about what 13 points right now, just about. I am looking for the Nasdaq to short around 95. We'll see what happens around that area. We'll see what happens. Ugh. I wonder if gold. I wonder if gold is going to give back this entire move. This is just a pullback. I guess this thing can keep pulling back until that break of structure at 35, around 36. We'll probably see the market find support around 39, 38. You stopped out on that gold short. Well, Cape Trader, why did you short the bottom? I mean, the reason why I took this long was because this was a triple bottom right here. I mean, either the market was going to break, well, actually, no, we all know how to correctly trade a breaker structure. It never really breaks down the first time. It'll take the liquidity underneath the lows, it'll pop back up, and then on the second attempt, it usually breaks through. You said there was a breaker structure on the 30 minute? I didn't see that, but let's take a look. I didn't see it though. I guess good thing I didn't see it because. So you said it was a breaker structure on the 30 minute? Hmm. Are you talking about this right here? Are you talking about this breaker structure right here? And you were trying to sell the pullback. Mm. But like I said, usually I'm not looking for reversals. I'm just looking for bounces. But my bounces tend to usually be reversals. This is a triple bottom on gold, so we could see the market take out a lot of these sellers, or we could see the sellers finally break underneath these lows, and we can see a continuation lower. Hmm. I mean, it could. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but y'all guys already know what I'm looking for. I primarily just look for rejections. It's kind of why I counter trend trade a lot because I'm just looking for small rejections that's big enough just to make the. Because I feel like if all I'm looking for is 90 ticks, I don't want to wait all day for 90 ticks. I mean, I can get 90 ticks by just finding an area of resistance and just trading the rejection. I mean, I don't think it's any different or nothing. Oh, I never really came back there, did it? So I'm definitely gonna be looking for the market to react around that level. Well, look at that big push up. Too bad I didn't have all my accounts are done for today. That is a great push up. All my accounts are done. We do got this block of liquid, or we got this block right here where we could potentially see a rejection. Potentially. I wouldn't count it. I wouldn't count on it, but potentially. We might see a breakout, a pullback, and a continuation. Thanks, solo trade. I mean, at least for right now, I did. At least right now. We'll see if we'll get a continuation here. But this area of a potential supply, we could see a rejection potentially. All right. Let's see how far this thing can go. Oh shit, we still got that Nasdaq trade. Let's see. I forgot. Let's see if it got filled. Oh, did I get filled on it or something? Oh, oh, okay, Nasdaq, fine, whatever, dude, whatever. And y'all wonder why I just spew so much hatred towards the Nasdaq. What's up with that? What's up with that? 4 points? What's up with that? It dumped at 91.25 just to be nasty. Just to be nasty. 91.25. Yeah. All right, whatever. Well, the Nasdaq missed me on the short, so I'm gonna just kill. I'm just gonna pull this order. Whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever. My baby gold going. That's what I'm talking about. You know what, solo trade? Like I said, I think this could be a just a V bottom, but it could be a reversal. I mean, we did take out we did take out that low, so we got a triple bottom. I mean, the support and resistance matter on gold. Just always remember that this ain't the Nasdaq. It matters on gold. So we got a triple bottom here. We have the bulls failing to take out this low. It swept the liquidity underneath this low right here. And we're seeing a push higher. So, I mean, we're up about 30 points. So, I used to have a, I used to, but I moved away from that though. Moved away from it. I used to trade on 666 ticks on gold, but I moved away from it. I wonder why. Mm. Mm. I mean, I doubt that though, but 'cause it's gonna be all over the place like that. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. I guess when I see like a range breakout, you said NQ. Yeah, yeah, bump Nasdaq, man. That's crazy. I was looking for this dump to sell the retest, and the Nasdaq made sure that I was not going to be a part of it. She wanted to get close enough to get my hopes up. Man, that's so crazy. Hmm. Hmm. Well, let me see something. Hmm. Hmm. That'll be less candles, wouldn't it? You talk about on the Nasdaq. You said it bounced off that candle before the gap. Mm. 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 So if there's gonna be more, it's gonna be more. Dang, looks like my gold play is actually coming back down to earth. All right, so cave trader, shit, if you're in this short, you should be good. It just failed to take out this high. We saw a rejection, or it failed to take out this high. We saw a rejection. It bounced, and it looks like because technically that's a trend. So if you're short, you should be good. If you got back in short, because technically, you'll take the L. Okay. Well, we should see a break of structure now, unless gold does something. Because it looks like the bulls are exhausted. At least that's what I'm gathering. Okay. Well, All right, guys. All right. Well, we had a definitely a good trade on gold today. We took a couple of good trades. I think we lost two, but I mean, all in all, today was a good day. I was able to make money in all my evals today, except trade day because they're still broken. So I hated taking some of these winning trades in this practice account, but I don't have any. I mean, I made money in all the other accounts, so the practice account is all I had today. So with that said, that's it for me today. And, I appreciate everybody that's joined. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.